I've been seeing a lot of videos from Ronaldo fans about Inter Miami being a part of that Club World Cup in 2025. And all I can see from those videos are pained Ronaldo fans. They are not happy. The other day, Messi won the MLS MVP and they were also pained. They said he only played 19 matches and they forgot that in 19 matches, he was able to be the most goal contributor, in the season, in the MLS regular season. So they were pained. And right now again, La Galaxy just won the MLS Cup. And they were also lamenting that these are the rightful owners of that sport occupied by Inter Miami in the Club World Cup. And I can understand, you guys are very much pained. They were like, oh, every other teams there got there based on one criteria or the other. And I love that. I love that point. Every other team got there based on one criteria or the other. Apart from one sport, and that sport was given to United States of America as the host nation. Now, remember, there was no existing criteria for this particular sport, this host nation. Remember, it's the first time the Club World Cup is being hosted in this format. Now, that sport was given to America as the host nation. No criteria was in place. Remember, no criteria was in place. There was no criteria in place for that sport. That is what I want you guys to understand. Stop crying. There was no criteria. And then FIFA felt Inter Miami had a wonderful regular season that got them the Supporters Shield. Not only the Supporters Shield, they won the regular season with the most points, 74. History. They rewrote history. They rewrote the history books. 74 points. They broke the record kept by I think New England. 74 points. 74 points. And FIFA felt this is a wonderful season, a spectacular season by Inter Miami. Normally, that is the normal season we know. MLS playing a competition to determine the winner between the Eastern and the Western is a different competition altogether. That is the men MLS Cup. We understand. But this is the regular season. And Inter Miami had a spectacular season. They had a wonderful season. And by right, they should be the league winners, because if the United States adopt the same pattern, played in other countries, Inter Miami were supposed to be the winners. But I don't want to dive into that. That is their own pattern. And they determine the MLS Cup winners after the regular season. But right here, there wasn't any particular criteria. There wasn't any specific criteria laid down for the host nation to pick a team. There was no criteria. That is one thing I want you guys to understand. No criteria was in place. If you can understand this and understand the fact that Messi was lucky enough to have a spectacular season with Inter Miami, winning the Supporters Shield with the most points in history, and earned themselves a spot in that Club World Cup. If they didn't do well and then Messi was favored, I will agree with you guys that okay, maybe I'm beginning to agree with you guys. Messi and Inter Miami had the best season in history of MLS. Had the best season. And you guys are here crying. Stop crying, please. Messi is going to play there. You guys can keep crying. You guys always cry, and I love it. Thank you.